Good evening, dear students. Today I am going to teach you Fayol principles of management. So, Henry Fayol is the father of a principle of management. He is also called a father of management because with the help of him, he emphasized to the studies of management. So that is called he is also called a father of principle of management. Occupies an important place in the history of management thought. He is born in 1841 at Constantinople in France and graduated as mining engineer. In 1860, he worked as a junior executive in a mining and manufacturing company from 1816 to 1892. In 1898, he was appointed chief executive, that is also called a CEO. In 1898 he is appointed in chief executive. He was appointed chief executive officer, CEO, and he's the in with the help of this talents and the experience of field, where he's turn up a strong financial position in the market of a company. So during his long and successful career as an industrial manager, he tried to go in deep into principle of administration and management. After he after his retirement, when he retired when he retired his job, he studying and writing about management principle and practices of the company. And is the most popular publication was a book. His name is General and Industrial Management, that is published in French 1916. The next topic is there's managerial qualities and training. That is very important topic in your exam also. So managerial qualities and training, that is the first. With the according to Fuel, there's some in employees they have some qualities and training. And training is very important to given to the employees, because given to the employees, because if we taking training from the company, definitely it is help to raise the profit of the company. And profit of the company, and as well as employees is also very uh, very very important part to success of the company. So first is the physical qualities. So physical quality, it means that a manager should sound, healed and vigor. So if anyone want to become a manager in a company, according to Fuel, first option is he should physical qualities whenever he start their career or start their job, managerial job. So it means that a manager should have sound health. It means they are fit and fine, they should be fit and fine. And vigor means it is a ताकत. तो उसे हेल्थ उसकी अच्छी होनी चाहिए और वो ताकतवर होना चाहिए. देन सेकंड इज मेंटल क्वालिटीज. द मैनेजर शुड पोजेस द एबिलिटी टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड लर्न. He should always ready to learn and understand each and every situation of the company. He should be able to discriminate between what is good and what is bad. Discriminate means अंतर निकालना. डिस्क्रिमिनेट कर सके, डिफरेंस कर सके बिटवीन व्हाट इज़ गुड एंड व्हाट इज़ बैड, एंड बिटवीन ऑल्टरनेटिव विच आर वाइज एंड अदरवाइज. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ if their decision power should if their decision power is good, definitely it is help to the other employees to done good work. Then third is moral qualities. Under it comes the energy and firmness to handle a problem. So in moral qualities, we have moral means नैतिक क्वालिटीज़ उसके पास होनी चाहिए ताकि जो भी वो प्रॉब्लम्स है उसको ईजिली हैंडल कर सके. सो ही शुड बी ever ready to accept responsibility. There is a most important part is of the manager. It should be taking a responsible of. He's always ready to take responsibilities of in different type of responsibilities. Moreover, he should be loyal to his superiors and the organization. Then if you are talking about moral qualities, that is very important. He should be loyal and superiors to his superiors. It means they are the loyal office, uh, they are above the workers or the top management and the organization. An organization means I talk about whole organization, what is the profit, what is the loss. They are loyal to do their work always. Then fourth is general educational qualities. He should have general acquaintance with matters not belonging exclusively to the functions perform. Um, he should be a good educational qualities, he's a masters of business administration, or they do master in the field of a company. So it is always help to do work in good mind and good knowledge. Fifth is technical qualities. He should be well versed in his job and should be have proper training. So in technical qualities, he should always well know about his job, and they also should take training whenever they start their managerial job. If you take training for managerial job, definitely it will be help to do good job, and they also give good output from the manager's side. Then next is general principle of management. This topic is also very important for your exams. There's a 14 principle of management. So, and these 14 principle of management is very easy, and you have to learn each and every point, and also learn the description of this point. There is a first of division of work. Henry Fall has laid stress on specialization of job. Division means different पार्ट में जॉब को डिवाइड करना, दैट इज स्पेशलाइजेशन. whenever like you whenever you go to private bank, and you see even each and every department settled down there. So if some people are management marketing department, some people are finance department, some people are human and resources department. So always let stress the specialization of jobs according to the employee's experience and education. He recommended that work of all kind must be subdivided and allocated to a number of person. So if a particular like example, if that is a marketing department. So even marketing department, even marketing department also divided a different department, like sales department is different, marketing department is different, recovery department is different. So if these department are divided in different part, definitely it is help to job in good manner. Subdivision make each task simpler and result is greater efficiency. If the department is should be subdivide of the employees, definitely it is very helpful to complete the task in simpler way, as well as company can take result in good efficiency. Then second is authority and responsibility. In business language we also call authority and responsibility is empowerment, is also called empowerment. Both of these go hand in hand. So authority and responsibilities both are very important, and it works in similar way. One flows from and it directly the result of the other. If authorities work, then the responsibilities is definitely responsibilities effect with the if authority is work in the organization. आगे if authority work करती है तो इसका result responsibility को भी मिलेगा. If authority is granted to a person, he should also be made responsible. If in example, in the company, if employee taking authority to do work, it means they feel they they feel always they should work in proper way, and they complete their task on time, as well as they get help to get more profit of the company. In the same way, if anybody is made responsible for any job, he should also have a concerned authority. It means, if we talk about, there's a some people are very experienced in the company. If they if they uh, if company give responsible of any task, they also they employ feel they should take authority of the company. Then third is discipline. Then discipline is very important in any organization. So according to a fall, discipline means sincerity, means sincere work. If you do sincere work, definitely it is help to get a good job. About the work and enterprise, carrying out orders and instruction of our superiors. So if you're sincere about your work, you're sincere about your enterprise, means your company, carrying out orders and instruction of the superiors, and you take instruction of a superiors very seriously, and you have to faith in the policies and programs of the enterprises. So if the organization make any policies, you just should follow the policies and programs to the company. That is a part of your how to you sincere about your job. So smooth running of business require discipline. If any company want to smooth work environment, definitely discipline should be very important. Then third is unity of fourth is unity of command. The principle state that subordinate should receive orders and to be accountable to one boss only. The fuel always emphasize of the one boss. If one boss of the if one boss have to the company, definitely each and every employee follow the instruction of the boss, and they always do good job with the help of the instructions of the boss and instruction of the boss. If there are two or more superiors for an employee, it will undermine authority, endanger discipline, and disturb stability. So if you will always emphasize of only one boss. If the company divided more authority and authority and superiors, so it is effect in the working condition and discipline of the company. Then fifth is unity of direction. So unity is very important part of the any country among workers. If they according to Fuel, unity's direction is the principle to that each group of activities having the same objective must have one head and one plan. So if superiors already decide a plan about the work, and they always an employee always follow only one head, and also employees follow the plan of the superior. So it is help to unity of a direction means that efforts of all members of the organization should be directed towards the achievement of common goals. So unity ऑफ डायरेक्शन मीन्स आपके एक हेड होंगे, उनके जो प्लान होंगे उस प्लान को हमें फॉलो करना है, और ताकि उस प्लान को हम फॉलो यूनिटी के साथ करेंगे, एक साथ एकजुट के साथ फॉलो करेंगे, तो हमने जो भी कॉमन गोल्स है हम उसको ईजिली अचीव कर सकते हैं. Then 6 is subordination of individual interest to general interest. Employees should surrender their personal interest before the general interest of the enterprise. Sometimes the employees, due to their ignorance, selfishness, laziness, carelessness, and emotional pressure, overlook in the interest of the organization. If company's interest is different, but you have to ignore the policies and program. You are selfish, you are lazy to do your work, you are careless to their work, and and you are always emotional to your work. That means you have to lose your company profit, and this attitude is very harmful to the organization, and even organization not bear these attitudes whenever you start their career, or in if you employer of the company. And so in order to achieve this end of essential that, so if you have an employer should be honest and sincere according to company rules. The employer should always honest and sincere about their work. There should be proper and regular supervision of work. um, if you do if the employer to do work, they are supervision of their work by their superiors, then mutual differences and clashes of interests is reconciled by mutual agreement. Employees always should always emphasize to do work according to the organization, no, rather than uh, their own interest. Then seventh is remuneration of employees. Remuneration is salaries. सैलरी संख्या जिसे हम बोलते हैं. फ्यूल एडवोकेट दैट remuneration and method of payment should be fair and afford the maximum satisfaction to the employee and employer. So if that is a depends on the employer. If employed to do work very honest and they help to earn the more profit, so it is so it's a employer responsibility. They give good salary to the employees. Fuel recommended that non-financial benefits such as free educational, medical, and residential facilities should be provided. So, if employers give salary, they should give salary as well as they also recommend the non-financial benefits, like they give free education of the employees' children. They should give medical allowances, and also they give the residential facilities, means it is they should give accommodation of the employee. Then eighth is centralization. Confinement of authorities, restricted hand is centralization, and disintegration of authorities to more person is decentralization. Fuel says that organization should strive to achieve a balance between complete centralization and डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन. सो सेंट्रलाइजेशन इज केंद्रित होना. तो फ्यूल के अकॉर्डिंग जो भी वर्किंग कंडीशन है वो सेंट्रलाइजेशन होना चाहिए. जो भी मीन्स जो भी रोल एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ हैं वो इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होनी चाहिए. सबके इक्वल टास्क होने चाहिए ताकि वो अच्छे से अच्छा वर्क कंपनी में कर सकें. देन स्केलियर चेन. Fuel defines Scalar chain as a chain of superiors ranking from an ultimate authority to the lowest rank. The chain also determines the line of authority. He was the view that all those working in an organization linked with each other in a superior subordinate relationship. So in the Scalar chain, that is एक chain system होता है. chain होती है जिसमें लोअर से हम लोवेस्ट रैंक से हम कहाँ जाते हैं, हमारे सुपीरियर रैंक तक जाते हैं. और दैट हम स्केलर चेन को हम ऑलरेडी भी ऑल्सो कॉल्ड अ हिरार्की सिस्टम, जिसमें ऑल सबकी डिपार्टमेंटल वाइज रोल एम्प्लॉयज़ डिवाइड होते हैं, उनकी रोल एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ को डिवाइड किया जाता है. देन 10th इज order. According to Fuel, there are two aspects to an order: material and social. A place for everything and everything in its place means material order. On the other hand, a place for everyone and everyone in this place means social order. In order, the Fuel is divided into two order material. That is first is the material and second is social. So This is essentially a principle of organization, the arrangement of things and person. So in the material order, any company should should divide the arrangement of the things and also the person. So few opine that there should be a safe, appropriate and specific place for every article, and every place to be used effectively, and a specific place for every place to use effect in specific activity and commodity. It means according to fuel, he divide, if in any company, like example, in if any company should complete their manufacturing work, it means they make understand how to save the environment of the manufacturing area, as well as how to save the employees. And because if anyone if anyone it's occur any accident, so it is very difficult to do work in the company, as well as it is also it is not good for employees because they harm for the work. So if a company should understand how to do work by the employees, and how to give a safe environment when they start their manufacturing work. Equity, the principle of equity suggests that similar treatment is assured to the people in similar position. There is no कोई भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए, सबको इक्वली ट्रीटमेंट मिलना चाहिए. It implies that managers should be fair and impartial while dealing with their subordinate. So managers की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि वो किसी के सबके साथ फेयर ट्रीटमेंट करें, किसी के साथ पार्शलिटीज़ ना करें उनके सबऑर्डिनेट और उनके एम्प्लॉयज़ के साथ. Then second, 12th is stability of personnel. Then fuel suggests that employees should not be shifted from their position frequently. So if it means कि if you do their job in one department, so stability is very important for employees. They do not change their department and position frequently, because it's effect in the working condition of the company. Stability must be maintained because instability is both the causes of effect of bad management. So if employees change their position again and again, it means it's affect the working condition of the country, and it is also effect in the management. Then initiative means eagerness to initiate action without being asked to do so. The successful management provides an opportunity to its employee to suggest their new ideas, experience and more convenient methods to work. So in their organization, the employer always encourage to the employees to give a new ideas, new methods, experience and experience to share the employers. So with the help of these ideas, experience and methods, they definitely it is helpful to earn more profit of the company. Then last is spirit the corps. Spirit the corps means the spirit of loyalty and devotion. So the employers should always be loyal to the company, as well as they are devotee. भक्त होना चाहिए काम के अपने, कि वो जो भी काम कर रहे हैं वो ईमानदारी के साथ करें और पूरा अपना 100% वो इनपुट दें, ताकि वो कंपनी जिसके कारण कंपनी आगे बढ़े और कंपनी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट अर्न कर सकें. सो फ्यूल हियर इज एम्फेसिस द नीड ऑफ फॉर टीम वर्क. फ्यूल के अकॉर्डिंग टीम वर्क बहुत ज़रूरी है किसी भी कंपनी के लिए. एंड इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ communication is second important point according to fuel, because if any employee feel the gap of the communication, that definitely it is effect in his working condition as well as working ability of the employee. So these 14 points are very important for Henry Fayol principle of management. And I think it is very easy also. You just read once and write these all important notes, and day after tomorrow I will explain tailored scientific management, and it is also very important, and I think it is very interesting also. Thank you.